Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to this truly unique DVD. For the first time ever, over 60 fantastic European goals scored on home and foreign fields are brought together for you to enjoy. I remember many of them, having viewed them from the other end of the pitch. Now we can look forward with you to watching classic strikes from 9 European campaigns. Legendary goals from the likes of Sturrock, Bannon, Milne and many others against European giants such as Barcelona and Manchester United. So sit back and relive some of the finest moments in the club's history, starting with previously unseen footage from the UEFA Cup back in 1975.
Dundee United in the dark shorts setting out their stall after 15 minutes, with Billy Kirkwood's header opening the scoring. And 5 minutes later, it was 2-0, Paul Sturrock crossing from the left, and the finish provided by Davy Dodds. Into the second half now, and the Swedish international Ralph Edström, despite appeals for offside, pulling Monaco back to 2-1. But Dundee United's reply could hardly have been more positive. 3 more goals in 17 minutes. The first coming when Sturrock was tripped here. From the penalty, Eamon Bannon making it 3-1. Signs of disarray now in the Monaco defence, and Dodds heading in his second and the fourth for Dundee United. The fifth goal came from another penalty, awarded this time for handball. Change of direction for Bannon, but no loss of efficiency, and it's 5-1. And it hardly mattered that in the final moments, goalkeeper Hamish McAlpine was deceived by a cross from Boulogne. Monaco 2, Dundee United 5. It was Paul Sturrock who really stood out for Dundee United. Sturrock here setting up Ralph Milne to drive his shot past goalkeeper Cleff. And right on half-time, Sturrock again involved, and Billy Kirkwood from 25 yards levelling the aggregate scores. 6 minutes into the second half now, and a bad header by Ringles. Sturrock's in the clear for the goal he deserved. Sturrock might have had a second, his header hitting a post, and a simple chance for Paul Hegarty. And then Eamon Bannon fashioned the perfect finale. Bannon, once of Chelsea, running half the length of the field with the Germans in his wake. A fitting end to arguably the best performance in Dundee United's history.
Rather tentative opening 20 minutes or so. On, flicked on, the goalkeeper doing well. Right to Bannon. Bannon's made it! And United get that by Dragged by Hegarty into the path of Neri. And Neri makes it 2. Flighted over by Sturrock. There's Hegarty again. And that's the third. The United captain doing it again. Dundee the first time. Billen. Davids beaten by Malpass. Davy Dodds is onside. Across towards Milne. And the perfect header to make it 4. The tie now surely well and truly won. But there's Ralph Milne. And there's goal number 5. Milne in splendid isolation as that cross came over. And he completely beat goalkeeper De Bruyne by picking his spot in the corner. Headed away by Vojinovic. Back again to Neri. And this time, David Neri makes it count. Came to the corner kick on the left. Bannon flighting it in. The clearance coming out, finding its way to Neri. And I think, in fairness, Milinkovic did not have any sight of that ball at all as it sped into the net. Now Radnicki looking a shade rattled defensively. And no wonder at Davy Dodds. Magnificent corner kick and a superb header. Jubilation for Hamish McAlpine and the United players. 1.5 minutes left in the first half. Now look at this corner kick, the driven ball from Bannon. Dodds attacking the ball and rifling that header into the net. Challenge from behind. Camp, now Bannon getting away from Gruber. Fichtel coming to meet him. Bannon gets it over. Ralph Milne makes it 1-0. Marvellous goal from Dundee United. Ralph Milne getting his 10th goal of the season. Beautifully created by Bannon on the left. Werder committing some players forward this time. One of them is Sitka. The queuing in the middle, there's Fowler. Back it comes to Meyer. One each. The referee not satisfied, the wall's back the full 10 yards. There's Neri. Marvellous goal from David Neri. Masterly finish from the United centre-back. Touched by Milne. Beautifully flighted by Neri. Gordinsky was off his line, he couldn't get to it. And that puts United back to the driving seat. Milne. No luck at all for Ralph Milne. What a tremendous effort.
A powerful display of real quality by Dundee United. Eamon Bannon's cross headed in by Ralph Milne. 26 minutes gone, and that's 1-0. And it was Milne again in the last attack of the first half, springing the offside trap, and a very confident finish from Milne. The pattern the same in the second half. Paul Hegarty's header making it 3-0. Indeed, the Belgian champions were totally dominated, and Standard Liège conceded a fourth goal, slid in by Davy Dodds to complete a splendid night for Dundee United.
The fullback there, Lena coming across, looking slightly. There's Stark with a shot. It's a great goal. Oh, a superb goal. Well, I've seen Derek Stark hit them from there before in domestic football. But that is a superb shot which the goalkeeper, and an excellent one, Foyra, had no chance with. Beautifully laid back there by Paul Sturrock. And watch this. I don't think Panenka could have done any better himself. Rattled in, and Foyra just that bit too late, and so practically on the half hour. That is one of the most valuable goals that the United have ever scored in European football. It's a bit of space there. Decides to fire it in and disappoints 1, 2, 3, 4 Rapid players, including the captain, Krankel. It looks as if he could bomb it, actually. There it is. It's in. Weber, the equaliser. No, it's Hagmeyer. Hagmeyer it was. The substitute equalises. Oh, Krankel picks it up. And he can't get a shot in. Good covering by United that time. 4 minutes left. Panenka. That's a troubling ball. And a great save again, and it must be. That is the winner by Kranka, the Yugoslavian. 2-1.
Start with the long throw again. Helped on by Hegarty. Goff also in the box. And Eamon Bannon getting back very quickly. The back four men in the box, needing some help from midfield players. Bannon playing it for Goff, and that little moment of hesitation on the part of Richard Goff, allowing the ball to run for the throw, but it was deflected. There's Coyne. Chance now for Stark. And Davy Dodds makes it for United. 21 minutes gone, and Dodds gets the vital goal. But Davy Dodds takes the acclaim of his colleagues and the United supporters. And that really was a bit unfortunate, that goal. The way it came about, coming from the far side, they cross in from Richard Goff. Now Stark coming on here, appeared to be caught in two minds with the shot. I'm sure he wasn't intending a pass, but Dodds didn't hang about, and Foyra had no chance at all.
Bannon going in a wee bit casual, didn't quite get it. Headed away by Goff. De Bartolome coming forward. Cherico's gone to the far side this time, and a chance for Graziani, hits the bar. Beautiful ball. Cherico to Graziani, it should have been a goal. Sturrock trying to get through. Very nearly did too. Kick move to Milne. Still has it. Tries it across to Dodds. Brilliant move at the other end. Two great chances in 2 minutes. Milne did that well. Dodds wasn't just too sure, but made certain. Out to Goff. Goff back in. Oh! Chance for Bannon. Still not in, it's there. Davy Dodds scores. It's the breakthrough United wanted. Dundee United leading by 1-0. Critical goal scored in the 48th minute by Davy Dodds. Since then they've looked by far the better side. Looking for a second goal. There it goes, it's a goal! The goalkeeper absolutely nowhere. Derek Stark, what a thumper! Right in the corner.
The Swedes surprised the 11,000 crowd by taking the game to Dundee United right from the start, and following a head flick from Anderson, Johansson shot just wide. Then minutes later, a shot from the ever-dangerous Tom Anderson brought a fine save from McAlpine. After that, there was little, certainly for the home fans, to cheer about in the first half, but after the interval, what a transformation. Barely a minute from the restart, Goff sent Milne down the right, his cross was head-flicked for goal by Dodds, and although Long saved well, Sturrock was lying handy to finish the job. The second goal came in 70 minutes, and again from slick wing play. Bannon broke on the left, Dodds headed his cross for goal, and the ball rebounded off Long's chest to Milne, who made no mistake. 3 minutes later, it was all over for the Swedes, who always looked suspect when United got to the byline. Malpass and Milne combined on the right, and the fullback's cross was finished off once more by Ralph Milne. Two United players were booked in the game, John Clark early in the second half, and Dave Dodds just before the end.
Area this time, Bannon tried to get at the end of it. It's in. Just coming up to a quarter of an hour. Deflected and it's in, it's a goal. A known goal. Injury time. Remember that Edwin Hold was injured, so moving into injury time now as Bannon gets his cross in. Chance for Sturrock. Flicked in and it's there. In injury time. Nice play by Goff round the outside. Who's there? Taylor. Sturrock. Goal. Coyne's second, and that is absolutely it. Taylor, nice dummy, shots on for Goff. Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it's a beauty. Ball floated to the corner, it's a beauty. Dave Beaumont.
There's McQueen. Handle on the line, was it? Thumped in now, and the referee has looked towards the linesman, Brian Robson. Put the ball in the net, and there certainly appeared to be a hand used on the goal line. The corner kick coming in from Gordon Strachan. You see number 5, Gordon McQueen, peeling off there to get his head to the ball. Malpass is on the line, and clearly a two-handed save. So it's Strachan against McAlpine. And a perfect start for Manchester United, provided by Gordon Strachan. Free kick played towards Richard Goff. Header down, a first time shot! Paul Hegarty! Gordon McQueen's arrival is awaited by Olsen. Chance for Manchester United, and Robson makes it 2-1. Done by Olsen, there goes McQueen. A hand was used, that should be a penalty kick, yes! So once again, Gordon Strachan against Hamish McAlpine. And this time it's Hamish McAlpine who wins that little battle. Goff and Hegarty work it clear. That's a good pass into space for Dodds. Now Beattie breaking on the right. Sturrock is through the middle. Dodds is getting there too. That's beyond Duxbury. There's Sturrock. Paul Sturrock makes it 2 apiece.
Hughes, Strachan into Stapleton on the chest, and Strachan again. It's a good move, and a mistake, and a shot by Hughes. Manchester United have taken the lead through Mark Hughes. And Dodds tries to get there, so does Sturrock. And this is Sturrock, in fact, and Dodds has gone into the centre. Davy Dodds! 1-1! Dundee United have equalised after 25 minutes, and it was worked here between Sturrock, who chipped the ball in, and Davy Dodds, who stretched to score. Hughes with a flick. Oh, it's an own goal. It's an own goal, and I do believe it was young Gary McGuinness. Well, there was a header back in, and it's there. Hegarty, the man who scored in the first leg, has improved his remarkable European record. They were appealing in the box for a penalty earlier than that. There was some pushing and shoving. One player went down, and Bailey began to come, and Hegarty looped the header in. Again, the targets, Stapleton, Hughes and McQueen. And McQueen trying to make it and couldn't, but here's Muren. Oh, deflection, goal! It was a drive by Arnold Muren, and somebody there got a touch, and I think it was Big McQueen.
Long kick here to try and turn defence into attack. Milne does well. Malpass back to Milne. Good header, and it's there. Redfoot does the damage. Redfoot pulls the plug at last on Vardar Skopje with a brilliant header. 8 minutes gone, there's the move. The ball broke nicely for Milne. He floated it across. Redford made a tremendous leap up into the top corner. A beautiful sight to see. Grosseff had no chance. Grosseff is away at the far side of his goal to get the ball right. Back into position. Dodds coming across as a decoy. Here comes Bannon, looks like a pot shot. Keeper drops it. Goal! Goff scores, 2-0, superb. Totally what United deserve. A Bannon thunderbolt. Grosseff couldn't hold it. Goff was there and the ball was in the roof of the net. There it is. Couldn't hold it. Goff high in the net, 2-0 United. 13.5 minutes to play, and absolutely what United deserve.
This was Dundee United at their European best. They survived an early scare when a poor pass by Malpass was picked up by Popescu, and before anyone could move, a 25-yard shot had rebounded off the bar and onto Thompson, with the keeper well beaten. That seemed to unsettle the Tannadice men for a spell, but they gradually pulled their game together and came close when Ralph Milne crossed, Paul Sturrock flashed in a header, and Rakolta fisted clear. Although United kept the Romanians under pressure for the rest of the half, they went in at the interval with nothing to show for their efforts. The second half, however, was a different story. Within 8 minutes, United were in front. A Milne corner was nodded down by Clark, and Ian Redford was on the spot to turn the ball home. After that, it looked as if Rakolta in the Craiova goal would rob the home side of a convincing lead. A well-directed Redford header was superbly saved. Then a Bowman shot was acrobatically fisted clear. But in the last 10 minutes, the two vital goals came. A Bannon corner found the head of Paul Hegarty's outstanding deputy John Clark, and the keeper had no chance. Then in the dying seconds, a great Malpass run and shot saw the ball rebound to Redford, who nodded home his second.
And inside the Stadium Central, a tremendous crowd. 1 o'clock in the day, remember, here in Craiova, and already there are between 30 and 35,000 spectators inside the ground. Chance for Sturrock. Sturrock is absolutely flattened there. The ball is hooked away, not cleared. Redford to Milne, out in front to Bannon. One wide, what a chance. Sturrock is badly hurt on the far side. What a great chance that was. Sturrock did well to turn that ball in field. Milne and Redford were in the follow-up position. The ball was turned back to Bannon, who had a clear view of goal and sent it just wide of the left-hand post. United's marking is tight, forcing him to play across the field. Ungaranu's unmarked on the left. There's a chip through the middle this time. Chance here. Good save by Thompson. Redford getting his jersey pulled inside the box. Clark is there as well. Here it comes, a chance for Bannon. Hits the bar. Nearly a goal. Free kick came over, beautifully flighted. They all missed it. Bannon was there. The ball bounced down almost on the line, up, off the crossbar and away. Oh, and a mistake here. And a great chance. It's going to be a goal. It is. Peter the scorer. A terrible mistake in defence by United. Gallagher challenging, Milne going across to cover, Negrila going forward again as the extra man, as he's done so often in this half. Well read by Malpass, but not cleared. Good save by Thompson. Thompson equal to the occasion that time. Biko made good space for himself, but Thompson got down well. Long one forward. Danger cleared. Can United finish with a flourish? Great play here by McInally. Has to watch for offside. Chance for Coyne. Oh my goodness, that should have been a goal. Superb play by McInally. He broke down the left, beat two men, looked up, saw substitute Tommy Coyne out in front, unmarked, squared it across. Coyne came racing in, was thinking about his spot, put it over the bar, and that's the last incident of the match. Craiova win by 1-0 on the day, but on the aggregate score, it's Craiova 1, Dundee United 3. Well done, United. There's a cross, the keeper in trouble. A great chance, and it's a goal. An important breakthrough for Dundee United, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Just almost on the half hour, 28 minutes gone, and Jim McInally, for whom things haven't run well at the moment, was there as that ball came over. Kept his cool, slotted it in left-footed into an empty net. United pushing extra men in the box as Sturrock does a quick about turn, trying to get it to his right foot, trying to hook it across. Clark's there, and a goal! John Clark, 2-0, after a missed kick by Billy McKinlay. He really biffed it. What a beautiful goal. McKinlay completely miskicked, but Clark didn't. Tremendous shot, high into the corner. United lead 2-0.
Still a little bit of a delay, and this cannot be suiting any of the players, I'm sure. It's always good to get the match started, and there we go, the game is underway, and Barcelona playing the ball all the way back to their goalkeeper Zubizarreta to give him an early touch of the ball, get him settled to the Tannadice conditions. And I fancy the opening 10 minutes may be very important indeed. If United can get off to a fast start, it will certainly do them no harm at all. And there is a free kick given straight away for that challenge by Mark Hughes. And referee Kasseran, I just mentioned a moment ago that he was very lenient in the opening minutes at Ibrox for the Borussia Mönchengladbach match, but certainly having a stern word with Mark Hughes and giving the free kick to Dundee United. There's John Clark. The header was from Bannon. So Barcelona opening with just the two men, Hughes and Lineker, up front through the middle. There's John Holt lofting it forwards. That shouldn't pose any real problems for the Spanish defence with their big defenders. So Lineker with the layoff, he was bundled from the back a little by David Neri, and the free kick goes to Barcelona. David Neri's 59th European match tonight. The only Scotsman who's played more often in European club competition is Billy McNeil. It's played forward by McGilly. The header by Neri. Ferguson coming back quickly to pick up the ball in defence. He got the free kick for handball, and this is Paul Sturrock. And that's played away by Moratalia. Gallagher was hoping to get free on the right, but the United fans encouraged as the throw is quickly taken towards Sturrock. There's Gallagher. A perfect start for Dundee United. Ian Ferguson leads the celebrations, but the man who got the goal was young Kevin Gallagher. Look at this on the volley, riding it beyond Zubizarreta into the far corner, and it's a dream start for United. Carrasco's cross, a chance now for Barcelona. They're queuing up on the line. And a lucky break for Billy Thompson. He did very well indeed to block that. He's congratulated by Carrasco. Well, they were queuing up for this one. There was the back heeler. A chance which Gary Lineker would score 9 times out of 10. And Thompson saves the day for United.
Fitted into this amazing structure, but at the end of the day they're playing against the team Dundee United, who are as experienced as any British side at this sort of thing. And that, I think, is what Jim McLean has pumped into his players since they arrived in Spain 2 days ago. 21 years ago, Dundee United kicked off in this very stadium in the Old Bears Cup, and went on to record one of the most amazing victories by beating Barcelona by 2 goals to 1. And would you believe, they were the first British team to win on Spanish soil in a European competition, and nobody has repeated that feat in all of that time. Well, that's a better looking touch. That was Roberto coming through. Fernandez Roberto, just to play for Valencia, cost £800,000. We make it exactly 5 minutes to half time. Ramon Calderi puts Barcelona in the lead, as I said, exactly 5 minutes from the half-time whistle, and Barcelona are back in business. United now have to score. Just kept in by Rocco. And United have defended well in this game. So it's been a well-structured defence. Roberto. Calderi, easily brushed away. Malpas suddenly finding himself on the outside right position. Oh, it's a great run by Malpus. Trouble is he couldn't play it off. Barcelona got the defence back. Now Sturrock. Oh, Bronwyn and Manley. And they simply haven't been able to cope with Sturrock. They didn't do it at Tannadice, where he has certainly a bigger share of the ball, and they haven't been able to do it tonight. So free kick, 5 minutes of the game remaining. That's the scoreline in the background. Aggregate, though, is 1-0. United have a very loyal support, and you can hear on the background, not the same size of support as other clubs, but I hope the whole of Scotland is rejoicing tonight at what they have accomplished here. There's been no fluke. Redford. Here's Sturrock. United keeping possession, and I'm keeping my eye on the watch. Here's Sturrock as the offside. Sturrock, could he kill it? There's the chip. He might do it. Oh, magnificent! Ferguson scores, and the Barcelona crowd are rising to them and applauding. 2-1 for United on the night. 3-1 in aggregate, and Sturrock, one of the stars, looking up, chipping, and there, Ian Ferguson, running it in. The man who has taken United right to the front, Paul Sturrock, setting it up for Ian Ferguson, and the United supporters are going to enjoy themselves down the Ramblas tonight. This must now be one of the best results a Scottish club has ever had in the history of European football. And so far, with seconds remaining, a repetition of the score of 21 years ago. A quite superb achievement, and they are entitled to get into the Dino Collapso tonight. And there goes the final whistle. Dundee United are through to the semi-finals of the UEFA Cup. A thoroughly deserved achievement. Coming here and beating one of the most expensively acquired teams in Europe within the first half. A sturdy defensive display, and then from the worst goal in the second half, taking the game to Barcelona. They might have gone into the scored a goal early on in that second half, and Perseverance has got them through. Perseverance ladled liberally with skill and good finishing, as the Barcelona supporters look, I think, bemused and befuddled. The United team go to their small bunch of supporters. Quite astonishing that in their 74th European tie, there they are, they've stunned the millionaires.
Bowman's made a run on the right. Bruns goes across the cover, but he's forced to turn it out for the throw to United on the far side. So no urgency at all about the United players as Billy Kirkwood discusses who'll take the throw with Dave Bowman. Bowman is the man who retains possession of the ball. Sturrock provides the movement up front. Followed everywhere by Borowka. Bowman's cross, there's Bannon. And a fine save by Camps. The Borussia defence almost caught napping there. Camps was very quick going down to his right. And Dave Bowman doing well, making for the corner flag, pulling the ball back. Bannon getting into the near post area, got a touch on, and there was Camps down quickly to his right. So the referee insists on the ball being returned to the touchline for a throw, which will be taken by Mikael Frontsek. Leenan's layoff, Frontsek making for the byline. Fine cross, and well taken by Thompson. Well, we've now seen the danger provided by both these Borussia fullbacks. And in fact, a break for Dundee United as Frontsek plays this across. The referee is advised by the linesman that the ball had swerved over the crossbar before Billy Thompson played it. So it's a goal kick to Dundee United. There's Bannon now with the chance for the cross. And Borowka very happy to turn that behind for United's first corner kick of the match. Close to half-time now, but a good piece of play on the United left with Bannon's cross turned behind. So it's a corner kick which will be taken by Paul Sturrock. And Neri has joined Paul Hegarty in the box. Camps beats it out. There's Bannon. The chance is on, and there's Ferguson! And Dundee United have scored. The goal stands. Jubilation for Ian Ferguson. The Barclaysburg Stadium is silenced apart from the clutch of Dundee United supporters who've gone wild behind Billy Thompson's goal. The corner kick set up. Camps was not convincing, beating it out. It was a fine header here by Eamon Bannon, getting up on the 6-yard line, nodding it to Ferguson. A powerful header, Frontsek couldn't reach it, and United have taken the lead. 62 European matches for David Neri, and looking composed and confident in the heart of that defence, creating two as he comes forward. Now space for United to exploit on the right. Dave Bowman. Far post ball, there's Ferguson! And that again was a clear header for Ian Ferguson. He holds his head, and clearly that would have been such a boost to United at the start of the second half. Bowman's cross, and once again the German defence posted missing for a high ball. Here's Ian Redford. Inside to Sturrock. Sturrock is onside, there's Redford. And that's just inches away from the second goal for United. The bench rising as one once again. And a good move on the left, Redford and Sturrock. The 1-2, releasing Redford. He beat Camps with a shot, but the ball goes wide of the far post. So 20 minutes of the second half gone. A reminder of the scoreline: Borussia 0, Dundee United 1. The goal in 43 minutes from Ian Ferguson. Here's Frontsek. Another good cross, Thompson at full stretch. Marvellous goalkeeping by Billy Thompson. Stretching his frame to catch that one-handed, and that certainly must have knocked a little bit more confidence out of the German forwards. Scoreline with 20 minutes to go. United leading by a goal to nil. Another dangerous cross comes in. There's Frontsek. And a fine tackle there by Dave Bowman. He was so quick reacting to Frontsek, the number 8 for United. He had to concede the corner, but that was well worth it on that occasion. Evert Leenan lining up the corner. They're coming now, and with more regularity these corner kicks. Can United hold out? It's missed by Kirkwood, and the shot from Krause goes wide. And the referee again is going to take action, and it's against Uwe Rahn. Well, this is eccentric also. So it's for wasting time, presumably, although I can't quite understand that, or for dissent, complaining about the positioning of the wall, more likely.
It's for not taking the kick when the referee told him to take it, actually.
Well, Mr. Dos Santos becoming much more of a central figure in the action. There it goes to Borowka, off the post. And thumped away from Rahn, and there's Dave Bowman, and the United defence survives once again. Well, this rocket shot from Borowka beats the United defence, comes off the post. Dundee United about to become the 4th Scottish side to make a European final, the first to go to the final of the UEFA Cup. And the performances justify that tonight. outstanding in defence, superbly organised in midfield, and very dangerous on the break. Here's Kevin Gallagher, he's away from Herlofsson. Can he do it all by himself? He has Redford waiting in the middle. Here's Gallagher, now Redford, a great chance for United second. There's Redford, yes! The night of glory is completed by Ian Redford, and Jim McLean celebrates Kevin Gallagher's coolness under pressure, setting it up for Redford. How about this for coolness at this stage in the match? Goes away past Camps. There goes the second goal, and Dundee United lead by 2 goals to nil, and the final whistle has gone. Dundee United are through to the UEFA Cup final, and they'll face Gothenburg, who qualify tonight. But the celebrations begin among the United players going to greet their fans. This has been one of the finest performances in history by a Scottish club side. And the goals coming at the end of the first half and the end of the second half. The first goal coming on the 43rd minute, a corner kick from Paul Sturrock, right-footed, swung in, Camps under pressure, beating the ball out. Eamon Bannon to Ferguson. There was a header which made it 1-0 at half-time. And then the second goal coming right on the final whistle. Kevin Gallagher playing the ball forward, racing on, 2 against 1. Redford waiting inside, and the ball stuck away by Ian Redford. So it's 2-0 to Dundee United. A superb performance overall, and it'll be Dundee United who'll play in the final UEFA Cup on May 6 and May 20, and how well they deserve it. A night of marvellous play from Dundee United. Time David Neary goes forward, leaves John Clark behind. United making progress on the ground this time, and no free kick. That looked like obstruction. Here's a break on for Nielsen. Paul Sturrock was aggrieved. Here's Nielsen taking on Clark, and that's the goal which United were dreading. Lennart Nielsen, 22 minutes into the first half, and Lennart Nielsen punishes United on the break. Nevertheless, the free kick taken short to McInally. Here's Malpass. Better play from United. Sturrock has freedom on the left. There's Ian Ferguson. Well, you can't come much closer than that. And Sturrock's cross met well here by Ian Ferguson, directing the header. Wernerson appeared to be scrambling. It touched the top of the bar going over. Malpass. Hussain's header. Now Nielsen. That's forward for Anderson. A great chance now for a second goal. There was no flag up. Now that could easily have been a goal for Michael Anderson. Good recovery though by Ferguson. Good play on the touchline. Here's John Clark. Good play from Clark. And there's the equaliser. And that is a magnificent goal from John Clark. 14 minutes into the second half, showing a delightful touch at the edge of the box, and then a deadly strike. Suddenly United are back in the match. Now just look at this for quality striking. Turning away from his marker, the left foot shot, swerving away from Wernerson, in off the post. Area looking for Clark, that's towards Gallagher, and it couldn't be closer. No luck at all for Kevin Gallagher. And what a fine move it was from the free kick. Look at the leap and the header. Gallagher quickly in behind Hussain. He got to the ball before the keeper, but couldn't keep it low enough. So the 90 minutes now have come and gone. The referee is checking with his bench. Gunnar Bengtsson is on his feet, and there goes the final whistle. Relief for the Swedish bench. IFK Gothenburg have won the UEFA Cup, and you really can't take anything away from them. There's their supporters. Lennart Nielsen being hugged, the scorer of the vital away goal, which has made all the difference. There's Carlson and Wernerson, 2 very happy players indeed. But to their enormous credit, United fans are applauding Gothenburg to a man. Now that really is tremendous. A credit to their club, a credit to Scotland, the way they have responded to the Gothenburg players.
chance now for Lane Holt. And there is the goal which Dundee United were dreading. 19 minutes gone. Well, Svilar will be a much more relaxed goalkeeper now. John Clark's header, there's Klassen going in, another chance for Antwerp. Well, this is now beginning to show signs of real disaster for United. Well pass. Over it goes to Patalainen. There's a chance for Kevin Gallagher. And still no breaks for United in front of goal. And Bowman. Now McInally. Oh, that's fine play by McInally. Billy McKinley's header. And it just will not run for Dundee United tonight. The header by Clark. There's McInally. The ball finds its way to McKinley. There's McInally again. So effective on the right flank for United tonight. Bowman supporting. Sending over a fine cross. There's Patalainen. And just reward for Dundee United. 2 minutes from half-time. Superbly constructed move on the right involving McInally and Bowman. And Patalainen knocks home his second goal of the season. McInally did the hard work. There was Bowman doing very well, going towards the byline, pulling it back, and Patalainen at point-blank range leaves Svilar helpless. A young back four Royal Antwerp have tonight. Rocket's a very young man, so too is Kekens and Emmerich. All 21 years old. There's John Clark. And it goes past the post from Krivojevic. Well, that was a remarkable incident in front of Svilar. And how that ball stayed out, I really don't know. John Clark, as we'll see, had the ideal chance initially. Packed goalmouth, mind you, as this corner kick came across. The keeper came to the 6-yard line. Not a very decisive punch. It broke there to John Clark on his left foot. The goalkeeper did well there. And as that fell to Krivojevic, the ball goes wide. There's Patalainen again. The only trouble with him taking these long throws, or short throws, is that he's not in the box to take advantage. There's a good bit of play from Dundee United. And it's Michael O'Neill who equalises on the night. Beautifully created there, an attack by John Clark. There was McInally. The good run was made by Clark, back to his days as a striker, finding the gap in the defence, laying it across the face of the goal, and Michael O'Neill stretching in to turn the ball into the net for his 7th goal of the season. Jim McInally will take the free kick. Good header, it's in, it's from John Clark. John Clark's header. Well, United restore some pride by winning the match on the night. Free kick played in by McInally, a good leap here by Clark, who was very poorly marked. The power was in the header, Van Rooij couldn't keep it out, and United go in front for the first time on the night.
Out of the plate, so the free kick awarded, it's quickly taken. This is Connolly. He's certainly livened things up a bit since coming on. Clark plays it through, looking for Crab. It's nicely enough, it's McKinley! And Dundee United make the breakthrough! Billy McKinley! 66 minutes gone, and that could be a vital goal for Dundee United. Billy McKinley striking his 6th goal of the season.
Well, it was a goal of class that finally broke down this Brøndby defence. John Clark looks up, slides a lovely pass in here. Scott Crabbe does wonderful well to lay it off to Billy McKinley, and he thunders it into the bottom right-hand corner of the net. But it really was a great move and finished off there by a terrific Billy McKinley strike.
Maybe Scott Val, the coach who had a spell at Benfica before going back to Brøndby, 2nd time round there for him. And a long one from Neri, it's aimed at Clark. Breaks down to Crabbe. There's a lot to do here, he finds Connolly. It's back to Crabbe, this is a great move by United and a fabulous goal by Scott Crabbe. It's Dundee United 2, Brøndby 0, it's 2-2 in aggregate. 79 minutes gone. United 2, Brøndby 0, and a classic move by Dundee United.
Well, Crabbe's come on to a wonderful game, as I mentioned. The last 15 minutes or so, he plays a terrific little 1-2 here with. Look at that for a finish. Lovely 1-2 with Conley. Looks up, picks his spot.
Away we go for the first period of extra time. 15 minutes each way. What a terrific fight back by Dundee United after an indifferent first half. And even a slowish start to the second half, really getting the bit between their teeth, but they still have to watch the away goal situation here, and there it is! A magnificent strike by Jesper Christensen. Well, he's threatened to do that all night. That was only 20 seconds into this first period of extra time. This is Neri, played in by O'Neill, headed away by Reaper. Berg. It's just a matter of playing out time now for Brøndby. This is Neri. Just about 30 seconds left. And the chance is on here for Clark, and he buries it. So it's 3-3 on aggregate, 3-1 for United on the night. There are just seconds left.
Well, he's came close on a few occasions tonight, big John Clark. A miscued header there by Danega. Ball breaks to him here and he thunders it into the back of the net. And glad to see Dundee United getting the equaliser, because they fought magnificently tonight.
Well, I hope you enjoyed these magic moments. It's European action that brings a special atmosphere to our football club. Here's hoping there'll be more to look forward to in the future. From me, Hamish McAlpine, goodbye.